And Skepta's like, bada bing ba boom boom boom. Let me put a baby in that womb.
Oh.
You always do that.
Not on the mic. I did this.
Yeah, but they can hear it.
Oh, we're not going yet.
Yeah, we're live.
Going.
Sorry, guys. I didn't think we were going. Are you
Very
upset?
unprofessional.
Is everyone upset?
Very unprofessional.
Is
We
everyone
have a
upset at me?
presidential election, and you're just gonna burp into a mic.
Kanye's winning.
Do you know Lil
That's my
Pump is a
prediction.
Trump supporter? That's the cherry on top to 2020. Like I never in my life did I ever think like, who is Lil Pump voting for? I didn't even know he was old enough to vote.
He's not.
I thought his like categories would be like lean or I don't know, ketamine, and he's just like, ugh.
What is
What am I
ketamine?
picking? Ketamine? It's
Isn't it a
horse tranquilizer.
tranquilizer?
Yeah.
Who in the fuck is like, oh, this goes in a horse, also into me. Let's see what it does.
Seabiscuit's owner after Seabiscuit lost.
Seabiscuit had an ass.
And I
Think about it. Think about it.
Did Seabiscuit? All horses have ass.
No, but Seabiscuit had an extra ass because think about it, right?
Huh?
Seabiscuit won a bunch of races, and I think the other horses let Seabiscuit win so they could look at that ass. That's what I think. Do I think that's a hoax? Maybe, but I think I'm right.
I don't know what's happening.
Okay, do you know Seabiscuit? He's a horse.
Yeah.
He won a bunch of races.
Does he know he has a movie made after him?
No, he's dead.
I think it's so weird. Well, that too. I think it's so weird when animals are in movies. They don't know. Airbud didn't know he was popping.
Yeah, Airbud didn't know
Do
that he
they?
made racks for his owner.
Well, dude, same with the Instagram dogs. They're getting brand deals, and Petco's writing out to an Instagram famous dog, and they're like, "Hey, Ruffles, wanted to know if you're interested in this campaign." And the owner's like, "Shut up, sit, give me money."
Yeah.
What is it? That's crazy to me.
Honestly,
a dog puts on sunglasses and it got 100 million views.
I already tried that with Greta. Greta's done it. She can't do it.
Yeah, that is interesting.
She sucks at it.
It's the same thing with like a child actor. You're a mom. You're like, hey, you're gonna be in a Huggies box one day, and the kid's like, "Guy,
Ga.
goo."
Real quick. Gaga goo. Learn English. What is
Gaga
but why
goo.
isn't it hilarious that like if you say what do kids say, you go gaga, or babies say gaga goo. What do dogs say? Ruff ruff ruff. No, they don't. You ever hear a dog bark? It doesn't say ruff. It doesn't say bark either.
How would you spell out what a dog?
I can't
What a noise.
spell.
Brrr.
That's close. That's close.
But it's like bow, B-O-W, and then uppercase O, lowercase O, uppercase bow.
Yeah. Bow, I think, is the closest
Bow.
one. Little Bow Wow.
Lil
Who
Bow
came up
Wow.
with that? I thought Little Bow Wow was Snoop Dogg's kid for like 20 years.
He's not.
I think he might be.
It's always funny when rappers try to branch off. They're not like, I'm not Lil anymore. I'm just Bow Wow, and you're like, all right, well.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Show me your dick and let me see if it's not
But
little.
it's also like, are we supposed to just be like, he's a man now?
I think that's what he wants us to do.
Right, but it's like a funny being like, oh shit, he's serious.
But who does he just wake up? He's like, I don't like little anymore.
Yeah, I think so.
but
or
you know-
some girl was on top, and then she's like, oh, Lil Bow Wow, and he's like, come on, it's Bow Wow.
Bow Wow.
Don't say Lil in the bedroom.
What? Let me say this though.
Uh-oh.
I think that if you change your name when you're not, when you take the little out when you're not popping anymore. Lil Wayne, always popping, didn't change it. Lil Wayne, he became
Wayne.
not little. He's fucking 30 at this point.
Yeah.
But he's popping, so he doesn't care. I think when you try to change, you're like, no, I'm a butterfly now. I'm not a moth. I'm a butterfly or caterpillar. I'm a fucking butterfly. And you take the little away. It's like, yeah, because you're not doing well now, so you want to change. But if you were
But how
popping, you
does
don't
that bring
change.
in your streams?
I think he tries to. You know?
My favorite was when Snoop Dogg went from Snoop Dogg to Snoop Lion and then put out an album. Everyone's like, man, he's like, Snoop Dogg it is.
Hold on. What did you say to me?
You didn't know he went by Snoop Lion for a while?
Yeah.
He went
was
by
like reggae.
Snoop
Reggae, yeah.
Lion?
Yeah, Snoop Lion. You've just done so much in that world. You're like, I'm going full on reggae, bitch. And then people were
He
like,
went
eh.
reggae, yes. But why
Snoop
did he?
is the most diverse guy ever. He has a song with Katy Perry, California Girls. I saw him live in concert and he sang it. And I'll tell you what, I've never seen so many people in Modesto, California singing along to Katy Perry while Snoop was in the performing.
How did Snoop not become like everyone hates him because he's a sellout? How did he avoid that? He still has like respect in the rap game, but he does like Toys R Us commercials. Like I don't get it.
I think it's just kind of like a legendary thing. A lot of people who are still making music who were like OGs back then, they like overcame that like cringe category. Like there's a point where it's just like a rapper, you're like, man, give it, you're old, you stop. But like Snoop is just kind of just like, I don't know. He's just always been like a cool dude. So nobody's ever felt like he was trying too hard.
That's, I think, is key.
So he did what he wanted, and it was always just like cool.
Yeah, he has he should do audible.com. I would listen to a book that he read.
Who did LeBron do? Calm?
Yeah,
LeBron did Calm. Didn't listen to it. Don't want to listen to it.
I think Snoop did like GPS directions at one point.
Shut
didn't he?
Snoop has done everything in the world. He has a cooking show with Martha Stewart, or had. I don't know what's going on with that.
Did he just cook with weed?
I think they would make a lot of like weed jokes. He'd be like, "Oh, I'd make this one late at night," and then the TV audience is like, "Yes."
TV audiences are fucking in a cult. You ever been in a TV audience? All it does, they just flash applause.
That's real?
Oh yeah.
I thought they just like made fun of that in like TV. They're like, laugh.
It's real. It's also. Have you ever been to a stand-up taping at like a late night show?
Maybe.
Weird.
Yeah.
Because they literally do the applause thing and they do the laughter thing. So the audience is sitting there and then they do the laughter thing and they go, ha 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 ha. It's odd.
Ugh.
And they do I've only went to the Jimmy Kimmel one, and they do the applause one. So like you're sitting there and then they don't even laugh. They just start clapping. It's weird.
So you have zero perception on how good your jokes were.
Correct. Because they
they'll
literally
laugh
go,
at anything.
They go
so it's impossible to
and then
bomb
they
on there.
Well, you've seen some Kimmel, but I feel like
Yeah.
I think that performance from a comic that I'm not going to name bombed so bad that they were like, this will never happen again. We're going to flash them with the laughter and the applause neon sign.
Oh.
He bombed so bad.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yes, zero laughter. It's the most cringy thing to watch because it's like it's wow bad. It's not just like, oh, I don't like that. He's bombing.
He wasn't like he was like an actor, right?
He was like a stand-up for a little bit and then got huge on Twitter and then went on Kimmel. Dude, you can't find that set anywhere. You cannot find it. His team just deleted it.
Whole team on it.
Can you imagine? Like, but how do you scrub the internet? Like, I guess
know.
there's services that do that, but like,
I do not know. Like the other day, I tried to find 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Couldn't find it.
Really? Did you try to find it? Did you ever jerk off that? Does that get you hard?
No.
Oh, okay.
It makes me fucking hard as brick. No, I don't know. What was I searching for the other day? But I forget.
Why were you searching for it?
Huh?
You know I've never watched it, right?
You've never seen it?
Can't.
Patreon, 5,000.
Oh shit! Us reacted 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
I think so. Can you you can put anything on Patreon, right?
Yeah.
I can show
Really?
it.
Actually,
Nipple?
technically not. Sometimes when I write the descriptions for the episodes, I get warnings from Patreon that says this.
Are you being too horny? And you're like, yes.
Yeah, they say this looks like it might contain pornographic content, which is against the rules.
Oh, it's against. Oh, so you can't post.
So it's
Yeah.
like a PG OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Should we start a podcast on OnlyFans? Would you guys listen? My toes would be out.
Well, I'd listen.
All right.
That would be really funny. Just the exact same podcast, but just toes out.
What about the exact same podcast, just shirtless and toes out?
I'd keep my shirt on probably.
All right. Well, I take my shirt off.
Yeah,
you
we
take
know.
your feet out, and we'll do the podcast. I think what would we like? Would we be fucking?
Wait.
That would
what?
be not us fucking. I'm saying, would we have individual women? You would have your lovely girlfriend, and I'd have Gabe.
I'm so lost right now. How do we get? What is happening?
I'm just trying to make that
OnlyFans?
podcast idea an OnlyFans idea.
Be having sex during a podcast?
But we would just be talking. Have you ever seen the movie Swordfish?
You're sounding like me right now. First of all, no. Second of all, the 180. You aborted ship real quick on that. First of all, I don't talk in bed regardless. I told the girl at one time, I was like, I'm going to fuck you till I come. And that was my dirty talk, which is just how sex works. You're like, I'm going to do the job that I told you I was going to do. I did. I'm going to complete my end. A talking sex podcast? It would just be, oh, fuck yeah. Manscaped.
No, but what I'm saying is
Joe Biden.
the whole idea. Okay, I'll finish my thought. Though I'll circle back with the Swordfish. Have you ever seen the movie Swordfish?
With John Travolta, the
Yes.
terrorist movie? No, what
Yes.
is it?
John Travolta was anything besides Grease? He was in that, right?
John Travolta's
yes.
a weird guy. No, what's his name? The other lead. John Travolta. Who else?
Have you seen John Travolta now?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman is this like professional coder or whatever.
I almost said Listerine. Wolverine.
Wolverine. Yeah, same thing.
Same thing. Yeah, Listerine.
Anyways, so he's a professional.
Listerine needs to chill out, by the way.
Listerine,
Anyways.
calm down. What's happening? Why are
Whose
you
breath is
why are
that
you
bad?
fighting my mouth? Why is there fire? I think you turn around the ingredients, it says 8% fire. Why is it so hot?
I don't understand.
Tabasco needs like they need to come up with one.
Listerine should make gum. What the fuck?
No, well they make Listerine strips.
But those suck.
They do.
Because you're like,
you ever
these
put
are
one
gonna
in
be
your ass?
enjoyable.
Because that shit might fucking make that.
I've heard the weirdest thing yesterday.
Give it to me, Johnson.
Here, you remind me that I remembered something, but you finished the Shark Tank story.
It's not Shark Tank. It's fucking Swordfish.
Who's on that show?
Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban.
If your name's Mark Cuban, you got Rex. If your last
Some
name
people are
is,
just born with rich names.
of course. If your last name is a country, you have. If your name,
Cuban?
what?
Cuban sandwich?
Cuban sandwiches are so good.
They really are.
Too much bread sometimes.
A
Relax.
little bit. Yeah, but the ham, cheese combo press, amazing.
Amazing.
Worst sandwich.
Swordfish. What?
Worst sandwich. Worst.
Worst sandwich?
Worst sandwich.
Wow. Good call. Liversworths. Liversworth. What? What's that word? Liverworths?
Liverpool?
No.
Manchester?
Fucking livers. Am I having a stroke?
Beef stromboni?
Beef stroganoff. Trash.
Whoa, beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington, that's a dish.
That's a horny ass dish. It's bread with meat in the inside. You're telling me some dude didn't cut open beef Wellington and be like, am I the only one home right now? I would fuck a beef Wellington.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know, bro.
You must
I've never been so excited to show somebody what a beef Wellington is.
Swordfish. Let me finish my fucking
yeah.
thought.
Look at that beef Wellington.
Bro.
Jesus Christ, Gabe. I've never
I'll
seen you
tell
so
you
horny.
what. Anyways, look at that. So it's like a steak inside of a
Oh,
loaf of bread.
shit.
That's what I'm saying. You got the grip on the outside, a little bit of crunch, and then you
That looks like the most
beef Wellington.
wealthy hot pocket I've ever seen in my life.
It really is. I don't understand.
Do you put horseradish in there?
You
Have
just
to.
put Mercedes S classes in there. I don't know what.
I'm cool with that.
I don't know who was like, what if this was bread and they're like too poor? He's like, what if it was in sourdough? People love putting food in bread. Bread bowl, I love it, but I can't eat it, bitch.
Why? Bitch.
Some gluten-free bit.
Oh man. You walk around feeling like a bitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Just
the
checking.
time. All the time. Eating with my friends is a nightmare.
Yeah.
I have to scan the menu and people are like, yo, the pizza here is fire. And then I have to be like, yeah, I had pizza yesterday. I had it actually this morning. I actually had it for lunch. I'm good. I'm going to just get
I just had a slice in the bathroom.
What is that? A frozen tofu cube? I'll get one of those.
Gross. Oh, speaking of eating, everyone listening, I'm gonna get back to swordfish. Okay, don't even worry.
Swordfish remind me. I heard a weird fact yesterday.
And you have another story. God damn. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying the mother-hugging episode. And our first sponsor is Hawthorne. Listen, man, if you guys are wanting to improve your personal care, this is what you do. You improve your self-care and you use Hawthorne.
So Hawthorne is it's something to make your body smell better. Head to toe,
Yes.
toe to head, Hawthorne. So what you do is you go to the website and you take a quiz, but don't worry, it's not a stressful one. No need to hit up the Adderall plug. You just like fill out certain stuff about your life, like what type of drinks you like, what kind of like outings. Are you like a inside kind of guy, or you like to go to the rage or the speakeasy? Do you smoke? How many times do you shower? How many times do you wash your hair in a week? And all this stuff might sound super abstract, but it really defines what type of stuff they want to tailor to you. And then they send you what is based off of your personalities and the lifestyle you live. And you get to pick, do you want it monthly? Do you want it every other, like whenever? Or you can just do a one-off just to try it out. But it's really great. And Michael and I both use this product, all of them.
And I'll tell you what, though. These products come looking fresh, bro. You take the products, you put them in your damn bathroom, and people walk in like, oh, shit, this dude does his taxes on time. God damn. The products look insane. Packaged great. The branding's amazing. All the products smell incredible. And I'll tell you what, the shampoo, my shit be looking
Yeah, and look, ladies, I know you guys are done with all these dudes, all right, that use like the 19-in-1 body shampoo, car wash. You can put lighter fluid in it. Tell your man or get him some Hawthorne. We got holidays coming up, baby. So look, since you are a loyal Stiff Socks listener or viewer, use our code SOCKS at hawthorne.co, hawthorne.co for 10% off that order and get your man right, okay? Do it.
So listen, do what I did. Take the Hawthorne quiz today and get started on your personalized self-care routine by going to hawthorne.co. God damn. Do you remember In-N-Out? Do you remember our fucking incidents at In-N-Out after the show? When the dude was trying to fight us?
Oh.
What the fuck?
It was the weirdest thing ever, dude. That was the weirdest thing. We did a show kind of near my hometown, and I don't know. I get weird being back.
You got weird, bro.
I get weird being back in, like,
you got weird at the end.
I don't know. I'm just really, like, I just hear all these, like, rappers being like, don't go to your hometown. People are going to be, like, jealous that you did anything successful. People are going to be, like, weird against you.
Right.
And I just get weird like that because they walked out. All three dudes walked out. I was by myself, right? Outside waiting because the tables is COVID, whatever. Hilarious how they don't give you water cups during COVID. Is COVID in water cups? Anyways, in and out. It might be, possibly.
Aquafina? I'm just naming water right now.
Yeah, Aquafina's for sure got it. And I'm outside waiting for you guys. And these three dudes walk up and they're like, what's up, man? How's the burger? And it was like, I felt like it was about to be poison. Then they look at me and they all start laughing. Then they go inside and then they start talking to you and they're like, where are you guys going after this? Where's the best cappuccino?
Weirdest interaction I had with a human being in my entire life. There was three dudes behind us, and they were ordering. I grabbed my food. I was talking to another one of our friends about like good espresso in West Hollywood where I live. Right? That's literally the conversation. Not exciting, but we were just talking about that. And then some dude, one member from the group, literally just, I get my food and I'm walking out. He follows me out and he goes, yo, dude, where do you live, bro? And I was like, what? He goes, you live around here, man? I was like, nah, I live in West Hollywood. He's like, oh, you're talking about espresso, though? Where's the best espresso? Like weird energy and walking me out.
But like smiling while doing this.
It was super weird.
And they weren't small dudes. There was three, like...
The dude that was following me out, I would have fucking hit him with a 2x4. The other two guys, jacked, I would have ran away. The guy that followed me, I would have stabbed him in his fucking throat with my goddamn shoe.
I don't know if it's just, I'm just not used to just like people like striking up a conversation out of the blue.
It was so
I don't
weird.
know if they knew who any of us were. It was just like really random and I got weirded out and they kept looking at us and I was like,
yeah.
And then there was this truck. The truck was weird as fuck. There was a truck that stopped and they're playing Designer, that Timmy Turner song, where the chorus is Timmy Turner, something to get a burner to kill everybody walking. Designer, you can't talk about panda, be like panda, and then be like Glocks.
Yeah. Also, kill everyone that's walking. Good thing we were seated.
Sitting.
That's the only time that I was excited.
I don't think you guys saw this. The truck was parked there blasting this music, windows tinted. We can't see it. The truck comes back, parks, right? Yep. Parks. I get in my car, truck turns on, starts to follow me.
I saw that.
Starts following me. I was doing probably 110 on the freeway home.
Buddy, I was behind you. Because this is the reason I'm bringing it up. One is weird, but two, you were acting so hilarious because we were literally, the moment we finished, Trev just stood up and you gave like the most don't give a fuck bye to us. It was hilarious. You literally get up, you're like, peace, and no goodbye.
I was like, I'm gonna just get out of here.
Yeah, because normally you're super warm, like, peace, man, say bye to everyone, whatever. Yeah. But you literally stood up, you're like, all right, bye. And everyone's like, bye, peace.
Dude, I don't know. I just had really bad like vibes from
it was weird,
people.
Dude.
It was just like those people mixed with that truck, and it was like
the group of three dudes
feel the weirdness, and I was like, this is just not. I just need to get out of here.
Yeah, the group of three dudes literally because your back was ish to them. They looked over at us like every 2 minutes. It was fucking, and they were like looking and laughing. It was weird.
But it was weird because at first I was like, were they at the show? And then I was like, no, all the dudes at the show had some weird fucking like outfit on, which was also
I don't know where the fuck that show
worked for like the manufactured Mormons or something.
They were the best audience in the world, though.
They were a great audience.
Fire.
Oh, dude, it was an audience. It was some place, but it was all dudes, and they all had snapback hats on with like cashmere vests under button-ups.
Yep.
Oh, I would record a special in front of those guys.
Oh, dude, they had the most hilarious office ever. They literally had a half-court basketball court with like a rack of balls.
And remember,
like
the rim was like 12 feet tall. It wasn't 10.
It was not.
Which is interesting. For a bunch of white dudes working at a place, you think they'd make like 7 feet and then just do dunk compilations.
But I think it would ruin the efficiency if they had it at 7 feet because everyone would just dunk. If it's at 11 feet, it's hard to make baskets.
You ever play ball on a short hoop? It's fun. You like actually catch a rebound for once? Glory days.
What? I don't even know if I ever caught a rebound in my life in a real game.
I'm just not a rebound guy.
I don't think you ever played basketball. Anyways,
one time.
Huh?
Swordfish.
Hold on, let's finish this out shit. So I dipped out of there, but the dude followed me onto the freeway. I was fucking swerving. I've never been like, you ever just been on the freeway and someone passes you doing like 120? You're
yes.
Like, fuck's that guy on?
Yeah.
That was me. That was me. I was terrified, and I just get really in my head about shit like this, and I was like, this is not a good scenario. Like, I thought these dudes were following me for sure.
Dude, I was literally, we left at approximately the same time. You were in front of me. I saw you make a left. Then I got up to the thing, made a left. You were gone. I started dying laughing by myself because I was like, dude, I don't know.
But I had a right to feel weird, right?
It was weird. It was weird, but I'm telling you, the speed limit on that little road was 40. You went, 100. I'm not shitting you. I went, but the crazy thing is I didn't see the truck, and then I saw the truck. Because the truck was behind me.
The truck was off, and then I got in my car, and it turned on and left.
Yes.
They had to, there was something going on. It's not just a coincidence.
What if it was designer? Swordfish!
Swordfish? It's a movie or?
It's a movie with John Travolta and who?
Hugh
What's
Jackman.
his name? Hugh Jackman.
Halle
Hugh
Berry.
Jackman. We're going to get back to the whole point of bringing this up. We were talking about OnlyFans podcast. So, Swordfish. There's a scene in the movie where Hugh Jackman is like breaking a code. John Travolta's like, break this code and you can be a part of the team. So he's trying to break the code, right? Then a girl walks over and she is bad. Super bad. 10 out of 10. She walks over, starts giving him head while he's trying to break a fucking code while John Travolta's guns at his face. Bruh, he is breaking the code, getting head. First of all, if you're breaking a code with a fucking gun in your head, how do you get hard? Not false. Hoax, fake news. So he's breaking the code. He's breaking it. Then he comes. First of all, he comes a little fast. I'm not gonna lie. Hugh Jackman, I feel like he could fucking last like an hour.
Is it Hugh Jackman or John Travolta?
Hugh Jackman.
Or John Travolta sucking off Hugh Jackman?
What if it's that?
That should be on OnlyFans.
Hilarious. So he's breaking. And then he goes, and then keeps going, and then finishes, presses enter, and they're like, "Yeah, you're part of the team." So this is my point. I want to do a podcast like that when we're fucking, but we're still engaging, having a conversation. So the whole game is to like, yes, we're having sex, but we're also having a podcast and trying to maintain the level of riff that we normally have. OnlyFans, it's only $55 a month.
Yeah,
It's great.
and Gabe is now a porn producer. Well, I sent you that screenshot. There's some podcast. I don't know what it was, but they were recording it topless. 2 girls.
1 cup? 2 girls, 1 podcast.
2 girls, 1 cup.
How come?
2 girls, 1 pod. 2 tits in a pod. P's in a pod. D's
2 tits in a pod.
2 D's in a pod. Double D's. 2 D's in a pod.
2 D's in a pod.
Title? No.
Maybe. 2 D's in a pod's hilarious.
So what I was talking about
Okay.
is
But you weren't talking about what I was talking about?
No. Dude, I couldn't even, the first thing I was thinking about was like, you ever like forget your password on like your email, which all the time.
Yep.
Could you imagine trying to reset that while you're getting head? I would be like, I don't need email. Contact, come to my knock on my door.
Computer? Who needs a computer? I can't do anything when I'm getting head. Has your girl ever like gave you head in like I don't know how to describe it. There was one time where I was literally on the phone having a business call, and my girl at the time literally started giving me head because she thought it was like funny. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah.
Stop it. I'm
I
literally
was
having a
on the
fucking
FaceTime and I was like, just smiling.
Huh? Yeah, your mom's like, you're in a really good mood, sweetie.
No, I was
Yes. Yes,
I was
yes.
talking to Chad Churdleys.
Oh, weird.
But he had no idea.
I know, but also you're looking at him.
But I was like
hard.
smiling. Oh, I had a threesome. Virtual?
Oh, shit. Does that count? You know what I was thinking?
Transitive property.
You know what I was
yes.
thinking about? Real quick, I really want to get back to this because it's very interesting. You know what I was thinking about? If there's a couple having sex, right, and you FaceTime them while having sex, what is that? Is that
Phone sex?
Is that a foursome in 2020? Is that a foursome
wait.
pandemic?
Wait, hold on. Does
Yeah.
a foursome count if you guys never switch partners? Or is it just like we're just banging
Ooh.
next to each other?
I think if you don't switch partners, it's just an orgy.
It's like, well, like think about it. If you sit down at a table,
Yeah.
right? At a restaurant,
Yeah.
and there's a little shitty COVID divider between you, you're not
it.
eating with them.
You're not.
So it's 2 separate tables. So you're just banging in the same room. But if at any point anybody touches fingers, hands, toes, hugs,
Toes.
foursome.
So here's the thing. You can probably relate to this, Michael, because the definition of a foursome is that a golf match between 2 pairs of players with partners playing the same ball. So you would assume that a foursome with sex, the partners, you don't have to switch partners.
What?
Well, you're talking about best ball,
Golf.
right? You're talking about golf.
Foursome golf.
You're talking about foursome, but best ball.
I don't know.
But you could turn that into a sexual thing. Whoever got the best pussy, that's who you play.
That normally is what happens, and that's where the other girl that's not getting fucked gets upset because she's like, "Oh my god, I'm fucking," and then she goes to her desk and you have to fucking.
I know that's the one time I did have a threesome. I was like, this is how much of a caring guy I was. I was like almost like counting in my head. I'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's
and
adorable,
switch.
dude.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch. Yeah.
That's so cute.
You know.
Honestly,
And
that's
I counted to 5 like 4 times. So 20 seconds.
oh shit,
No,
that's a record. I heard they both got big tits.
one of them had a rack. The other one was a nice lady. With a
Isn't it
ass.
funny that every goddamn threesome, there's always one that's bad, and there's the other one that's she was nice.
I was just happy to be there. It was fun.
Of course.
Yeah, it was like what one didn't have, the other one did.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I even thought about bringing another dude with a bigger dog to fill in for me.
Sometimes I feel like sometimes I have sex with a girl where like it literally my dick goes in there and just disappears. I'm like, wow, you have an ocean vagina, but you have an ocean vagina for me. I'm just like, we're not compatible. You need to do with a fucking Pellegrino. You don't need me.
Yeah.
We're not a match. This puzzle piece doesn't fit.
Yeah,
Doesn't fit.
doesn't fit.
Swordfish.
So a foursome is 4 people engaged in sex acts at the same time. When 3 of the 4 are of the same gender, you have a gangbang.
Wow, who writes these rules?
Yeah, what website is this?
This is Urban Dictionary.
Urban Dictionary. Anybody can write that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, but that seems pretty accurate.
Huh? No, that's a gangbang.
Well, gangbang is if 3 of the 4. What?
If 3 of the 4 are of the same gender,
Oh.
then it's a gangbang.
Oh, they're clarifying. I thought they were just throwing it in there.
No, yeah, they were.
Oh, so hold on.
But
So wait, so
technically-
if it's 2 men and 2 women, and they're all fucking, that's not a gangbang?
No.
I think a gangbang is specifically 3, like the larger percentage of partners all having sex with the one partner.
This is
You know what I
hilarious
mean?
because every single time you think about, or I'll just speak for myself. Every time I think about a gangbang, I think about like just a ton of dudes fucking one chick, right?
Right, it's
but it's
fucking one person.
very funny to reverse that. Just a bunch of girls fucking one dude is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
Just all getting pegged.
Pegged up, baby.
Fucking
It's
pegged.
out there. 100%. It's out there.
Oh, 100%. Speaking of sex, you know who
Uh-oh.
had the sex in the studio this weekend?
Gabe?
Gabe, congratulations. Psych! Your boy finally christened it, okay?
Dang.
I didn't want Trevor out here being the only one, okay? I told her, I was like, listen, we have to go to the studio because I feel like a little
thing.
bitch because I haven't
Gotta
had
do it.
sex in the studio. And I did, and it was great. It was in this fucking chair. And
Oh.
what position were y'all in? Because she had to do like reverse cowgirl, stand up, do the boop, boop, boop.
She was outside. I was just in here jerking off.
Oh, so it doesn't count.
Oh, you thought I...
no?
Oh,
Oh,
of
well.
course I did. No, I was like, a lot of standing up. I sat down. A little bit of that bing, beep, beep, bada, ba, 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 da. Up and down.
Hold on,
Probably go
stand
sit.
up.
Stand up.
Like when is she turning around or she's facing you?
Turn around.
Turn around. Stick it out. Even white boys got to shout. Baby got back. So with problem
Yes.
with me is like I'm not tall enough. I'm never tall enough.
Depressing.
You ever sit on your tiptoes to fuck? We talked about this before. It's
Yeah.
the most embarrassing little kid bitch shit I've ever seen. I'm trying to get
Great
a cereal.
leverage though. You're like on like kind of like an angle, you know?
Yeah, but then my fucking Achilles heel starts hurting.
Yeah, you get a Charlie horse.
Yeah.
Is it a Charlie horse?
Who's Charlie?
yeah?
Who's Charlie? Whose horse is it? What's happening?
Seabiscuit, Sea Willow.
Seabiscuit got a huge ass. I can't believe you weren't on board with this. That's why all the horses lost. They slowed down so they could look at Seabiscuit's ass.
I am sorry, when I watched 4 seconds of the movie, I did not get to that part.
Skip all the movie. All I know is horse racing. You know how they saw at the same time, and the winner is the one in the front.
Yes.
Okay, so all the other horses slow down so they can see Seabiscuit's ass.
But the other horses don't got ass.
No, they do, but Seabiscuit got the number 1 ass.
Really?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe that's why he won all the time because he had a big fucking ass.
Oh, all right.
Seabiscuit a dude?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Gabe, what did you looked up originally?
Charlie
Oh,
horse?
Charlie horse. Fucking Charlie.
Let me pull back up the
Charlie and the
horse as
Chocolate
well.
Factory.
Charlie horses has something to do with that it's from like 1880s baseball.
Why the fuck is it always 1880? Why does everything always happen in the
It was
1880s?
invented then. You just walk
Everything.
outside and be like, I declare the Charlie horse. And they're like, all right, well, nobody's taking it yet.
Fucking Charlie. Oh, sex studio. Also,
Where were you?
I was in my chair. She
All
was
right.
she was turned around,
Which
reverse
way?
cowgirl style. huh?
Okay.
And then she was standing. She was kind of just bang bang
Standing?
like
Well,
a
you were
moon
sitting.
bounce.
Oh,
yeah.
Hold up.
So she's standing
Like
reverse.
she was doing squats.
Yes, she was squatting on my right. So she's squatting, and then that got uncomfortable with her because she was literally doing a workout. So then we walked over to the couch,
Oh, Johnson.
banged on the couch, and then
Uh-oh.
she looks up at me and goes, "I'd like you to come on my feet." And then I said,
Patreon. You should have said Patreon 5K.
"What's Patreon 5K?"
You should have recorded that for Patreon 5K.
I don't think we can put that on fucking Patreon.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
Well, all you just do is put a toaster strudel logo in the corner, and people are like, "This is a great ad." So where did the cum go on the floor? Did you clean it up?
I did not. It did not go on the floor.
Wait, what do you mean? Where were her feet? Bitch, elevating?
No, she was on her back on the couch.
Right, but her feet don't have hands. Feet don't catch it.
No, but her feet were like this on the couch,
Uh-huh.
and I came on her feet, and then some of it dripped on the couch.
That's what I'm getting at.
That's where you're getting at. Okay, but then I'm very respectful. Everyone relax. I'm very
I
respectful.
was sitting on there the other day.
I
Hold
slept
on.
here last night.
Dude, I had sashimi off the couch last night.
Sashimi.
Korean barbecue off that couch.
Korean barbecue. We have to pause the story. We'll definitely get back to the coming on the feet on the couch thing. Coming on the feet on the
If
couch.
you say you don't like Korean barbecue, I'll lick that couch right now.
I like Korean barbecue, but can we lower it by 40% volume? Too much.
Whoa, what do you mean? Price? The amount of meat?
Volume of meat.
You
Less.
can. You order.
No, but don't you order it? No, you order like a thing and then they bring all the shit out. Am I dumb?
You could probably be like, hey, we just want the short rib and the brisket.
But I feel like you order like a number 4 and they're like, no doubt. And they just bring all of it out.
Dude, I love it. I'm
It's
so
good.
on.
I'm just saying, whatever dish you bring me, can we lower it by 30%? It's
Arby's,
too much.
we have the meat. You need to change that. It's too creepy. It's a little sexual. We
I don't
got
know.
the meat.
Can you imagine if your voice sounded like that? I would
We
never
have
not
the
talk.
meat. Yeah. I just feel like they have other qualities at Arby's.
I mean, they do have meat.
We have the cheese whiz bread and a good smile for you. They do have the meat.
I think their meat is top notch. There's no other company or fast food restaurant that has better meats. Well, which one? None.
Jersey Mike's.
You love this place.
I love Jersey Mike's.
Jersey Mike's can suck a dick, bro. Yeah.
I would. Oh, bro. Okay. The
You just like Jersey Mike's because they have the vegan-free bread, or whatever the fuck it's called.
the oil and vinegar on that shit is.
Don't like oil and vinegar.
Really?
Don't.
Why?
I don't know. Too much. It's almost Listerine.
They go
It's
all over.
Yeah, it's like it's.
They go all out.
Yeah.
They do it like they're fucking popping bottles in a club.
Yeah,
and Drake just walked
I
in.
don't
They're
want to fucking. I don't want to dye Easter eggs.
You
I
ever
just
told
want
them
fucking.
you don't want olive oil and vinegar? They look at you like they're just like, all right, look, bitch. Subway's down the street. You can take your uncultured ass the fuck out of here.
It's the same way they do with Subway. You ask Subway for fucking mayonnaise, they go, oh, no doubt.
You know who's the king of mayonnaise?
Who?
Jack in the Box.
Yes,
They got a super soaker in the back being like, oh, you want light sour cream? Or mayo. My bad, mayo. The guns that they use to put like condiments on like burgers and shit, it's really weird. It's like it looks like
It's a caulk. It's a caulk gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't want to like make their own. They're like, hey, go to Home Depot. We're all out.
That's really what they do.
God damn. You feel that? That's relaxation.
I feel good, man.
I feel great. Why is that? I feel great because NewX has hooked us up with some top quality CBD, guys. And not just that, they got everything over at NewX. That's right. This ad is brought to you by the boys at NewX, which is nu/x.com. They got everything from like caffeine disposable pens. They got caffeine shots with CBD in it. They got CBD gummies. They have CBD flour. They got CBD joints, dude. Everything you can imagine, they got it.
And you know your boy loves caffeine. Look at this. I got this, and I'm on that B12 caffeine, bro. It's amazing, dude. You take 10 puffs, and it's the same as a cup of coffee, and each little cartridge comes with 200 puffs.
I'll do the math on that. That's
Thank you.
20 cups for $9.99.
That seems inexpensive. You know why? Because it is.
Let me do an SAT question. Answer. Easy. Good money. Save your money. That's the question. Well, that wasn't really a question. It was more of a statement. But they have all types of different stuff.
And guys, listen, there are a million CBD products out there, but this one is top notch. I've tried a bunch. Trevor tried a bunch. We agree that this is the best. And I use CBD before I go to sleep. And let me tell you something. I do 2 puffs. Me and Greta go right to sleep. It is incredible.
Dang. And look, if you're new into CBD, which a lot of people might be because CBD, has such a loose term of what it may be and how it affects people, then you can go and check it out right now. Visit newx.com and purchase some of their products and use our discount code SOCKS for 20% off. This is a limited time offer for Stiff Socks listeners. That's NewX, that's nu-x.com for 20% off using promo code SOCKS. God damn.
So I came on the couch, okay?
Ugh. What did you clean it with?
With our disinfectant spray. I cleaned it twice. I fucking did it.
Twice?
Yeah, well, I cleaned it and then cleaned it again. I didn't feel great afterwards. I felt kind of bad. So I cleaned it twice.
Yeah, I didn't nut in the facility.
Where'd you nut? Outside?
Yeah.
Wrong.
No,
Where'd you
somewhere
nut?
else.
Where?
A mouth. I'm not specifying whose, but a mouth. My own. No, shot it in the air, caught it like a dolphin catching a scallop. Anyways, I heard
Dolphins don't catch scallops?
if you throw them one, they will.
Scallops, where you at?
Love them.
Love them.
You ever had a bacon wrap scallop?
Fuck.
I love when people put bacon on seafood. It's just colliding the worlds.
You can put bacon on anything.
You really can.
You can put bacon on a goddamn roller scallop. I'll eat it.
Bacon on a pickle? Oh, fucking
Is a scallop a burger of the sea?
no.
Okay, what's the burger of the sea? Salmon burger?
Wait, why?
I don't know. It's just shaped like a little burger.
Slider.
It's a little slider.
Slider of the
So,
sea.
but what's the burger of the sea? Salmon burger? Salmon burgers are
when
fire.
Really?
You don't like them? Dip me in a little tartar sauce?
I mean, I'd rather just have salmon straight up.
Of course.
Can I deconstruct the patty and make it a fillet?
You like tartar sauce?
Yeah.
A little bit of fucking relish in there?
I'm down. I'm
Finger
down with
of
tartar sauce.
fucking blue whale.
Speaking of finger and blue whales, I heard this.
Hold on.
Unrelated, but it does use your fingers. I heard this. I was with the lady and her brother the other day, and her brother has a cat, right?
I'm out.
You're about to be even more out.
Oh, no.
So he's had the cat for a couple of years, and I'm thinking about getting a kitten because I'm trying to be intellectual and shit, and cats are cute, and you know how I
I'm
am
going
on
to break
cats.
the camera.
I love cats. A little fucking just so cute, fluffy. So, but he was like, yeah, just a little. And I was like, what's it like? Like just getting one. Are they easy? Are they potty trained well? And he goes, yeah. I mean, I got mine when he literally found the cat on the side of the road, like in a box. Which, first of all, always in a box. Like
It's always in a box.
Always in a
It's
box.
always
Put
at
them in
the-
a fish tank,
It's
but
always
no
at
water.
the firehouse. Why do you leave kids and puppies and kittens at the firehouse?
I don't know.
Isn't it hilarious that if you have a kid, you don't want it, you leave it at the firehouse? What?
Yeah,
Bring
what
it
is
to an
that?
orphanage.
They're like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah, we fight fires.
Do you know how to use water? All right, well, come in here.
Help out.
Yeah. So this is really weird, and
Oh, Jesus. What's going on here?
so he got the cat when it was like a baby, and then he takes it to like the nurse or something, and the nurse starts yelling at him because they're like, oh, the cat's all backed up. It's like constipated because you haven't been helping to go to the bathroom. So apparently, maybe this lady was on some freak shit, but apparently when a cat is a kitten, like a baby, its muscles aren't strong enough to go poop. So you have to stimulate the butt with, you take a warm washcloth or paper towel, you put water on it, and you just give it a little rim job, and then
A ram job.
not with your mouth.
Hold on. You take the warm water and you put it on the
What do you think I'm putting? The fucking
I thought you just did it. I
nipples?
thought you just maybe
No,
just did it on
you
the
go
tummy.
around the ass, and then but I don't. I've never done this. This is what a nurse said to me. Don't come on some Shane Dawson shit. What a nurse said to me. You take the warm paper towel with water on it, and you put it around, and then that like stimulates it, and then it just shits.
All right.
Are you a cat fan now?
Fuck no.
What?
Two things here. One, okay, if you have to do that, that's fine. Two, there's a big part of me that hopes the nurse was joking.
She wasn't.
She wasn't?
No, it's a real thing.
Yeah.
Damn it.
And the kitten's moms use their tongue.
Oh, hold up.
Oh, now where you at on cats now, bruh?
I'm even
So
more
you're
turned
saying,
on. What
hold
the?
on. The cats.
They some freaky bitches. I'll tell you what. You put a
Damn.
little catnip in that ass. Fuck.
Now that's a cat's meow. If you tell me what, I tell you what. Goddamn.
Yeah, it's really weird. I didn't know that about kittens, but
I'm
that's
kind
when,
of jealous.
that's when they're like babies. But like, could you imagine walking in on your homie just with a fucking sham wow in your kitten's asshole?
And you're like,
It's gotta poop, and you're like,
Gabriel, give me the cat.
yeah, I'd be like, yeah, for sure. Also, I think you need to be in a straitjacket yesterday.
Hold on. What was the thing that you were like, oh, sidebar, I need a...
That was that.
That was that.
And it just so happened to come in after said finger in a baby whale.
So this is where I'm at. So you want to get a kitten, but you're
yeah,
gonna
I
get a
wouldn't have to
kitten-
do that. That's only like 2 weeks old because it's weak and
Jesus.
frail.
But the mom usually does that. Nature's weird.
I mean, whoever wants, that's what the mom cat does, but to replicate that, you do it with a warm washcloth.
Okay.
I tried it. It works on myself.
So the girl, I'm sorry, I just thought about it. It's coming to my brain right now. So this is something else that I want to discuss. So a girl visited me this weekend, and she did not tell me But this is what was funny to me.
So wait, hold on. First of all, you had a female over this weekend.
I did, yes.
Flew in.
Yes.
But you ain't no celibate no more. Did you celebrate not being celibate? Did you see a tit being celibate?
Oh goddamn! I saw both.
Fuck.
So here's the deal.
Uh-oh.
I think I said this on Patreon. I don't know if I said it in the regular episode, but your boy went celibate for like 2 weeks. I was like, yo, I need to see if I have control of my own self. Turns out I do. Okay, it was like a habitual thing. So I was like, yo, I might have an issue. And I obviously like to share everything with y'all. So, so I was like, I need to take 2 weeks off, blah, 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 just to see if I have control of myself. And after like 2 days, I was good. Like, so it was the whole like sexual in the streets thing, like quote unquote can't control, was more just like a habitual thing as opposed to like an issue.
Yeah.
But I need to just see. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so your boy's back in the streets. But I'm middle of the road in it, right?
Bike lane.
Bike lane, I like that.
You in the bike lane.
Because before it was just kind of all over the place. Now it's like, let's have some rules.
Yeah, it's one of those streets that doesn't have a center divider, and you're like, I could get swerved into at any given point. You ever think about that shit? You're on like a dark desert road.
I do.
And they're like, this guy could just be like, I don't like this car coming at me.
Yes.
One time my friend said that, and we were driving through Wyoming. He just goes, what if I just like, you could just like end it right now. I was like, I should drive.
Get out of the car. I love when someone goes, no, that won't happen. And then you go, why? And then because the double yellow line. That double yellow line ain't holding a motherfucking Volvo back.
Ain't no goddamn bowling bumper, bitch.
Oh, I love bowling bumper.
I love a good bowling
so
bumper.
Good at
anyway,
that shit.
celibate, saw tit.
Celibate. So
wholesome shit.
So yeah, I just really feel like I need to set up some rules for myself, right?
Yes, sir.
So just a little less. That's pretty much it, right? So just a little less. And so I had a girl fly in, very nice girl, and didn't know this about her. We're having a very casual conversation, and she brings up the fact that she is a witch.
Huh.
We're gonna pause there to let that sink in. A witch!
But it's Halloween weekend.
Nope! Not a costume, not a funny witch. I am, period, a witch.
How do you
period.
prove that?
I do not know. You don't have a dad? I think that's probably a prerequisite.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But certificate? What is she fucking just... She walks into a spirit Halloween and everybody starts bowing?
Dude, I honestly think that you just read some books and then you just be like, I'm a witch now. I don't know. She also told me that her boss is a witch.
Where does she fucking work?
She works at like this nice like real estate company, but apparently her boss is a witch. And she said the reason that she got hired there was because her boss is a witch, and then she saw how witch she was. So she let her.
What the fuck was the interview?
Son,
you walk in, your boss is just hanging upside down like a bat. Take a seat right here. Sure. Do you want me to keep your lights off? Yes. All right. Well, you're hired.
Yeah. What's your best spell? Hocus pocus. Give me some. Hey. Okay.
They only sell dilapidated old houses on hills where it's always raining.
Where all the people died.
So wait, what qualifies somebody as a witch?
I think you have to be hot as shit. You have to have big fake boobs. And I honestly don't.
Are we thinking about a witch?
No, I mean,
sounds like somebody.
Did I say witch? I meant bitch.
Oh fuck! What happened to your voice?
I don't know.
It does.
Wait, say a sentence.
Chickens cross the road on Wednesdays. Why do I sound? Oh,
she's
fuck.
controlling you, bro.
I don't like this at all.
Huh? Yeah. See, I'm superstitious. First the In-N-Out story, now the witches. I do think that spirits and shit are popping off right now.
Dude, I'm not joking. I sound different, right?
Yeah.
I don't like this. The whole episode I was fine. All of a sudden I started talking about witches. Now my voice
bad reception in your body.
I think she put a hex on you.
Dude, that's not funny, man. I'm actually like concerned about that
Gabe,
shit.
sit in. You're the new Gabe.
Dude, I can't spell.
Dude, you sound like you're on Saved by the Bell or something.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like everybody on there just had like cool, like
a raspy voice?
Yeah, like what's up, me? Also, all the jocks in like the high school movies.
Weren't even big,
funny.
small.
They're just like smoking a cigarette in the halls. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they always wore just shirtless
Letterman.
sleeves.
That or just a Letterman.
Yeah.
100 degrees out, Letterman.
Isn't it
funeral? Letterman.
Isn't it funny that you hand a girl your Letterman jacket and you're like, you're my wife now?
Letterman. Well, dude, that was like literally. I was so jealous. when I was in high school and like all the girls would wear like their man's like football jersey.
Yeah.
And I didn't play any sports. I'm like, what the fuck is she gonna wear? Like a World of Warcraft t-shirt? My last name on it. But like it was just something like when the hot chick at school, because my school had one of them things. When the hot chick
Your school didn't have hot women?
I mean,
you grew up in like Temecula, right?
no. I don't know. No, but like I mean, like I'm talking like there was like the cute people, and then there was like the establishing like 5, like fuck.
Starting lineup.
Yeah, like when those were all like had fucking jerseys on, you're like, man, how did I just get friend zone at school, bro?
Yeah. Once you see that, you're like, oh, this is not happening. No. Son, my voice is fucked. Anyway, so this is the issue the only reason I'm bringing up this witch shit. Okay, she told me she was a witch.
Or the fact that she told you she was a witch.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
But this is also the most hilarious thing to me was that she's a witch, but she also told me that she doesn't swallow. How you gonna sacrifice a baby to the owl gods, but you ain't gonna swallow my semen? What in the fuck? Ejaculate is too much for you, but you gonna kill a frog on high moon?
Maybe it adds to the pH balance or some weird shit, you know? She got shit bubbling down there, some hocus pocus, you know?
Did she want to like save all the cum to put it in like a cauldron, like a potion she was making?
There it is. Hold up. So did she spit?
I never came in her mouth. Not one time.
You just finished on our nice studio couch.
I didn't finish on the couch.
Where our guests will sit someday.
I didn't.
And they'll go, hey, I'm a big fan of the podcast, but cool, did you listen to 94? No, why? Should I? Nah. No, just sit there. And if you turn one butt cheek and it sounds like you're sitting on a Dorito, that's just dried cum.
I cleaned this so well, bro.
Your voice is even worse now.
I'm fucked, dude. How are we gonna do the next episode?
Where did you nut?
I nutted on her feet.
That gave her powers.
It sprinkled down.
Sprinkled?
It sprinkled down and turned into bats.
This ain't no precipitation. That shit rolled down.
No, it rolled. It rolled. It rolled
That's crazy to me.
Like marbles.
But like, what? How the? Like, if somebody told me they were a witch, I'd be like, all right, prove it. But then again, I'd be scared. She'd be like, all right, cool. You won't wake up tomorrow. I'm like, all right. Hold on. Okay. What's crazy? How do you? Remember when there was a time where people would be like, oh, you're a witch, go to the water and you get drowned, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now it's like, we're pretty progressive as a community where we're like, you are a witch. Yeah.
That's cool.
Let's go tell the town and get you a broomstick. But she probably hates all the stereotypes like, oh, broomstick, blah, 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 blah. Like, I want to talk, we should have her on. I want to interview her and be like, so what do you do when there's a full moon?
Yes.
And let's say your Amazon package doesn't come. Can you kill your driver without contact?
Dude, she told me, she looked at me when we were all getting ready for Halloween. She looked at me and she goes, we should. That's what she said.
Greta's like, hold up. That's a big ass dog.
Hold up. Can I be?
Bow wow wow? Who got a warm washcloth?
God damn, I'm a lesbian now.
She told you were getting ready.
She looks at me and she goes, I don't think we should go out tonight. I said, bitch, huh? She goes, supposedly it's because it was a full moon and like a red moon or some shit. And she was like, all the dark spirits are going to be out tonight. I said, does that mean anal's out of the question?
She's like, no, those dark spirits are in tonight. What the dude, see.
Dude, I don't know if she's scared to fucking me because I believe in all that shit.
I do too. And you say that shit convincing enough, I'm in. I won't leave my house until the sun is fully out. I'm not sunrise. I'm talking the sun is erect.
Yeah, I'm moving to the moon.
11:13 a.m.
I'm moving to the moon.
And we still went out.
We did.
But not out.
We didn't. We just went.
We went to dinner.
We got some food. That's it.
Dinner. Did she get home and be like, oh, we're safe, I felt it? Or she's like, they're still out there. Whoa.
No, she did. How is that? Why does that sound scary? Who invented that sound? Oh, woo. Sounds like a fucking kitty cat getting fingered. I can't believe that's a real thing.
It's really weird. The first person to figure it out, they're like, I must stimulate the tongue. And then they look over. Yeah. And the other scientist is like, so don't do this. Don't. All right, Mittens, you're free to go. That's why cats are so fucking weird, because they get warm washcloths in their ass, and you guys are like, oh, they're not loving. Yeah, because they were born with a fucking moist towelette getting fingered with them.
Bounty in their butt.
Yeah.
Bounty in their butt. Is that the title?
Title?
Okay, maybe. Yeah, but it was a very weird moment when she was like, yo, there's mad spirits out. I was like, okay, if there's
it's Halloween.
If there's so many spirits out, Halloween also, there's so many spirits out, why are we going out? Why are you so cool going out? Are you a bad spirit? Why is she's crushing my
But
vocal cords right now.
did she like back
that ass out? Yes. Hold
back
up.
up the statements and be like, this is like did she point out shit and be like, see how the waiter only gave you half a water? That's because blank blank blank.
No.
That's so weird.
She didn't. She just
I
was
believe
like,
in that shit too much, and now I'm scared.
She just said that we have to be careful. I don't know what the fuck that meant. But don't tell me that.
Do we get COVID?
My vocal cords maybe did. I don't know what happened. Is she putting like this is like I'm being like for real. Like in the first 25 minutes of the episode I was fine. Now I'm all fucked up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought it was hilarious that she's a witch and she doesn't take ejaculate. I mean, I feel like that's like if you're gonna sacrifice things.
How did she tell you she was a witch?
She literally told me.
You're like, hey, can you get that cup over there? And then she just flew over and got it. And you're like, is there
the fuck
a green screen?
You need to tell me.
Hold up, that's a strong ass fan.
Yeah,
I would like. We should. Yeah, I don't know. I want to talk to her.
I just want. Why can't I meet a normal person?
Well, Michael,
I don't understand. How you gonna be a witch?
That's because
why can't you just
go to a graveyard and you set your swiping radius for 0.1 miles?
I think that's not right. I think that's that. I think no, because what I'm not trying to find ghouls. I'm trying to find loving people that are visiting their grandmas.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, listen.
Swallow the nut.
You're right, dude. I like that look, but not for my girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it was very on brand. It's Halloween. She had the cute tattoos, all inked up. Wiz Khalifa tatted all up. Yeah, she was super into astrology too, which I'm always interested in learning about. I'm very gullible. She's like, you're a Capricorn, so you wake up in the mornings, you like to see with your eyes and not your fingers. And I'm like, all right, I can get on board. Yeah,
you're a Leo. Sure. You like to eat food. I'm like, yeah. I think
it's funny when people like there's a way they definitely talk shit. Like you'll be like, oh, I'm a Leo, and she's like, I really just don't get along well with Leos, and you're like, well, now we have to have beef because if we're friends, now I'm a fraud to the Leo community, or you're a backstabber to the fucking Geminis. It's just weird because like my ex was a Leo. Why is everybody's ex a Leo? My ex was a Leo.
Dude, everyone says it to me. There are two things about me and everyone goes, oh, well, my blah, 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 like in a negative way.
Yeah.
My name, everyone goes, ugh, well, my last fucking boyfriend was named Michael, so we'll see how this goes. And Leo.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I hate that correlation. My ex was a Leo. I've heard that so many times, and I'm not even a Leo.
Yeah, I don't. Was it bad? Yes, obviously.
So
anyways,
to summarize things,
she's a witch. Doesn't take ejaculate, which I think is odd. We should do a swordfish OnlyFans.
Swordfish.
My voice is gone because you put a hex on me.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I remember of this episode. God damn. Listen,
where do
gentlemen,
we start?
I don't know. Let's start with getting hard dicks. How about that?
I've already started then.
Okay.
I'm hard.
You're hard?
Yes.
I'm hard. You know why? Because BlueChew.
Think about chew. Now think about blue. Now think about a hard dick. You got it.
You need a hard dick.
Chew. All right.
Especially in the holiday season, you need a hard dick. You can't have your girl out here
it's
being
too
like,
cold.
hold up, it's Merry Christmas. Psych, you got an al dente dick. No, you want to come with that hard rock marble. And you know what you need to get that? BlueChew.
So what it is, if you can't tell by now, it's sorry we're beating around the bush here. Makes your dick hard. Well, not also that, but it also helps for when you're going like multiple rounds, Let's say you got to go and you got to hang out with family later in the week and you're only going to hang out with your girl for one night before you got to leave for vacation and family and family vacations aren't fun.
Trash.
It's illegal to be horny. So what you do is you hang out with the girlfriend beforehand and you round of applause, baby, make that ass clap. Greatest Waka song ever.
Yeah.
So it's great for like multiple rounds of putting in that WORK work.
You know what I did last time? I'll tell you what. Some girl flew in and I did the regular beat, and then she wanted to go again, and I was like, I don't know if I got it. Then I ate a BlueChew, and your boy got it. I'm talking about Abraham Lincoln statue hard,
and it uses the same active ingredient as Viagra, and it saves you that awkward, embarrassing trip to the pharmacy to be like, Doc, I'm laying pipe. Everybody in line, you heard it live, which some people get off to. I don't personally, so I like it delivered in the mailbox so I can put it in the Real box.
And guess what? Right now, we've got a special deal for our listeners, yo. Visit BlueChew.com and get your first shipment free when you use our promo code SOCKS. What's that?
BlueChew, as in BLUE, chew.com. All you got to do is pay for the shipping, $5 to get that cock like the Rock, baby. Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Skwoooweeep'd.
Is he packing heat?
Yes. Goddamn.
We had a spooky little week last week. Huh. Well, now it's November,
Oh,
and
dude,
I hope you're not nutting.
Dude, yes, we did.
Yeah,
we had a
in and
fucking
out shit.
spooky
It
ass
was that.
week.
Oh, my family dog passed away. That fucked me up.
no.
Fuck,
Sorry.
That
dude,
fucked
really?
me up. Yeah, that was last Wednesday, dude. Because I got a call from my mom at like 10 a.m. and my mom was like, yeah, you usually don't get that. Oh, fuck, the eyes are getting watery. But it's like a dog I have for like 15 years, like my childhood dog. My mom called me that early and I was like, oh, fuck. Like my mom doesn't always call me this early. And it's one of those things where you're just sitting there and then you look at an old picture and it all comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very like Bill Burr talks about this a lot where he just takes his emotion and crams it down. I kind of do the same thing. But then I was looking at old pictures and I was bawling.
Yeah, and you've talked about it on the pod before. Like there was a time where you thought that the dog might pass away.
Yeah, my dog had a seizure like less than a year ago.
Yeah.
And watching a dog, and last time I saw my dog, she was very old and she couldn't really walk 100%. And seeing that type of stuff will wreck me. Just seeing somebody who's not in control of like their full like health or can't like do something like, you know, your grandpa used to like pick you up and throw you around or whatever, you know, and then you're helping him eat, like fuck.
Yeah, it's also with dogs too. It's like it's like your job to be like the parent, to be like like the guardian, right? And so if they're in distress, it's almost extra because you're like, fuck, this is my fault. Even if it's not, you feel like that this thing is helpless and it's my job to make it feel not helpless.
Yeah.
And the moment it starts to like disengage from having the its faculties, it's like extra sad. Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah, I saw something online that was like really interesting. It was just like, you don't think about it, but you're a dog's whole life, you know, like like its start to finish is with you, you know, versus opposite, you know, kind of came in for a portion of your life, but it's like where its whole life. So I was just thinking about that. I was supposed to like film that day and I like text everyone. I was like, hey, maybe let's reschedule.
Yeah.
But oh boy, what a week that was. It was
how
really,
are you feeling now?
if I think about it, it fucked me up. But I just cram all emotions down and then just like try to. But I don't know, dude. I really did love that dog, and I look at old pictures and.
Did you try to like give yourself like a day to just really like emote? Because I know
kind of. It took an hour or not an hour. I took like a morning to just fucking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had an appointment like a couple hours later, so I had to be somewhere.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, all right, let me just keep going. But yeah, man, it's real sad.
I know that like with my excuse me, like with my ex, I was trying to push it down all the time. And then eventually my therapist was like, why don't you take a day or two and just literally like essentially set up a day where things will make you be triggered. Like if you have like clothes, or if you guys had like your anniversaries at the beach, like go there and like literally try to like relive those
Just
so
like
you can
get it out.
Exactly. Essentially, it's like get it out, and it did, dude. It did feel. I took a day. I didn't do all the activities, but like I took a day where I was just like I walked through like our memories and like stuff that will make me sad, but it was very cathartic at the end. So just I don't know.
Yeah.
It really might help, because that cramming stuff like doesn't, and we all do it. Like I definitely do it.
Oh yeah, it crams, and then like any thought, like even the thought of like just like telling that, my eyes are like build up, and then like my dad was like sending our like family group chat just like pictures of a dog and like Halloween costumes on Halloween, because this happened on like Wednesday, and I was like,
ooh, yeah,
it was just a cute dog. It was my first dog I ever had, so it was an interesting week, and hopefully that I don't know what the fuck's going on, but.
Yeah.
I think what I need to do to fully grieve is watch Marley and Me and bawl my eyes out. And you know what's fucked up? If you want to try and forget about something, don't go outside in Los Angeles. Every motherfucker has a dog. I walk outside, dog, dogs walking a dog. So many dogs. And then you see a dog that somewhat looks like your dog, and you're like, who said are there cats running this campaign?
Yeah.
Because I'll cry right on La Cienega right now.
But your brain forces it because you're like, that German Shepherd looks exactly like my dog.
But dude, you don't realize how many dogs there are in the world until you lose yours and then you walk outside and you're like, so everybody just got a living dog, huh? And the neighbor's like, you seem friendly. I like him.
Come pet the dog.
Yeah. Well, let's what a range of emotions. But I do think that this, like, if I was gonna pitch this show to anybody, it would be this episode. Michael banged a witch, Cam on the sofa, Cat's asshole.
This episode.
And the presidential election. So whatever. We don't know what's happening. But I do know what is happening. It's time for some sock talk. Do you love me?
Yep,
Are you writing? Are you? I think, you know how Drake, you were talking about Snoop earlier. I think Drake will, I think, always be like the man. Like, it would be so hard for Drake to do something cringe and fall off.
Correct.
I say that now, and then he just comes out with like a fucking app that's like Fortnite, but with him. And we're like, all right, Drake.
I think, but he's so big. It would just, I mean, dude,
I just don't think he would do something dumb like that's not like, even if they're like 100 million for this, he's like, no.
You don't need it.
No.
But also, like, I don't think anyone really understands how big he is. Like, he is 70 times bigger than Snoop Dogg. Like, he's massive.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. So I do not think he'll ever fall off because he's just not smart enough. He's too smart to do that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we got a question here. This is from Sisler Ali, who says, if you didn't know your own age, how old would you guess that you were?
22.
This is great. Oh, how old would you guess that you are?
Yeah.
Oh wait, if I saw myself on the street, or if like there was
knowing everything you know about yourself except for how old you were?
Say 22.
I would guess like 27. If I just like came online right now and like went through my brain, I'd be like 20. Yeah, I would think like 27. Because I'm like very immature, but at the same time, like the way I diagnose things, I think it's on the more mature side. So I was like, okay, I can't be like 15. Yeah. I'm not 20.
You look in your calendar, you realize like, oh, I made a therapy appointment. I'm definitely like that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. And you said what?
22.
22, really? You feel 22 in your brain?
In my brain, no. I thought it was like first glance if I was walking down the street and I saw somebody.
Is it? Well,
no,
it could be that. I might have misread.
But if I looked at I'd say like 24, 25. If I was just looking at like the content I put out and like
the way your brain. I was more thinking like the way your brain interacts with like issues and blah blah blah. I think it's all of it. You think 24? How old? All right, let's do this. Right? If you just physically, if you saw Gabe, how old do you think Gabe would be? I would say 29.
I'd say 29.
That's a good guess. I would say 20. I'd say 20. If I didn't talk to you, I would say 29. No beard, 25.
Yeah, the beard adds years for me.
What?
Yeah.
How old are you again?
28.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say 25 for you.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. Cool. I love that fucking question though.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
All right, we got to get into Secret Sock here.
Secret love.
This is an anonymous listener who has written in with this story. The most embarrassing thing that ever happened to me as a teenage girl. When I was 15 years old, I really had to pee, but I was too scared to go to the bathroom since my dad was getting ready for work. So I had a jug in my room and decided to use that. I opened it and put it down, but I put the cap back on without realizing it. So I went to pee in the jug and it's pitch black in my room, so I don't feel or see anything, but I start hearing it. So I just pissed all over my floor and I'm trying to clean it up with a towel. Long story short, I tried cleaning up a puddle of piss at 3 a.m. and my father walked in and saw me standing with the towel half naked, cleaning up piss on the floor.
What did he say? What do you say? What do you say?
I thought the story was going to go way different. I thought they peed on it or in it, and then they put the cap back on, and then they're like, they were just on the ground. Somebody was like, oh shit, sweet tea lemonade. And then they just drank it. And they're like, oh fuck, sweet pea lemonade.
What do you, because if you pee, like, your whole room smells like pee. It's not some like, it's not just like, oh, it's a little bit of pee. So like, if you pee a little bit, that shit smells your whole room. So you walk in at 3 a.m. to your daughter who's cleaning up with a towel, urine. I don't even know. I'd just leave. There's nothing I can say as a father. I'd say, Sheridan, get in here. Handle this.
Yep, I would buy a birthday cake from Baskin Robbins, put the 18 on it, the candles, blow it out, and be like, I'm an adult now, and then leave.
That's it. That's all you got.
I'm an adult now.
Dude, that's insane. I mean, I wonder what their relationship after that was. Got to be weird.
Didn't make eye contact.
Did they even talk about it?
No.
No. You can't talk about
Especially
it.
being 15 years old, like, is way too awkward and uncomfortable then, you know?
I think
Hopefully
you gotta,
they laugh about it
You
now.
got to move out. Now they probably laugh about it. But
I would blame it on the dog. Dad's like, we don't have a dog. I'd be like, interesting. Well, I'm a witch, and then fly away.
yes, if I was the 15-year-old, I would just like fake a seizure right then. Or I'd just yell, period. Because if you're a dad and your daughter yells period, you leave. You leave.
That'll get out. That'll do it. Yeah,
That'll do
I
it.
think so.
Just period.
I think that's legit good advice.
I think that's advice to give every lady that if we don't know how to handle it, we don't know
pulled
what's
over by a
happening.
dude cop.
Exactly.
I'm on my period. Well, I told you.
Well-
The lady got out of a ticket because one day she was like, "I'm pregnant," and the guy was like, "I write this. Do you want me to drive for you? Like what?
Yeah, do you arrest me? Arrest me. What's
They don't know
happening?
what to do."
Hold on. She just said she's pregnant. She's like, that's what. She's
The
like,
guy was like, "Yeah, you seem like really nervous, and like you were just kind of driving, like like DUI or something." She's like, and then she just spewed out. She's like, "I'm sorry, I'm like pretty early on pregnancy, and I'm just flustered." And the guy was like,
what a great lie.
"Good, it's great, because you
Holy-
can't be like, oh well, fucking
fuck your
how many
baby, yeah.
trimesters or prove it, like just and just the guy cop's just like, my wife was pregnant. I'm gonna just go home." And then he just writes himself a ticket and goes home.
I think he just arrests himself and goes home. Here's the question: how do you could you handle pregnancy if you're a guy? If guys can get pregnant, bang bang. Can you imagine having a
I think
baby?
you just live and you learn. That's it's great that it's a slow buildup. 9
Yes.
months. Imagine if you're just chilling, then the next day, bow, baby, wop wop.
Too big.
Imagine being full size for 9 months. That's got to be crazy.
I want to bang a pregnant woman. You don't? I never have. Have you?
I think if you have a wife, that's kind of what you do. I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm more curious. I'm not.
Yeah.
Dude, people fetishize that shit.
People, yeah.
Yeah.
There is a lot of pregnant porn out there. So I hear.
Okay. You think when Mike Tyson was in the belly and her mom with the dick, you think he punched the
Yeah,
dick?
what do you do if you let's say like sneezes on you? Was that a queef? She's like, nah,
Oh, I'm leaving.
that was Derek.
I'm arresting my Derek.
A baby named Derek is hilarious.
Giving a baby a really old name is hilarious. Like Orville.
Derek is Derek or old? Derek's is like a
Derek's
like,
40.
Yeah, really?
Oh, you think Derek's older?
I thought it was I thought it was like a 22-year-old out the womb.
Oh.
Like you're just born 22.
Just cigarette in the mouth. Let's do
Yeah.
it. Salem Lights.
Yeah, same with the name Travis. Travis, like Travis Pastrana.
Yeah, Travis Scott.
Travis Scott does not look like he'd be named Travis.
Correct.
But he's so famous that you wouldn't even question it. Same thing with Adele. First of all, Adele is dating Skepta. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I heard
what
that.
in the fuck?
Have you seen
Skepta?
Have you seen pictures of Adele? Bet.
Yeah, but wasn't she like married? And
Yeah.
Skepta's like, bada bing ba boom boom boom. Let me put a baby in that womb.
Oh.
Yeah, good for him. They should collab. What a song. I think
that
doesn't
shit will be
Adele
fire.
have children or a family or a
Don't think she has children.
husband?
She did just get divorced, and that dude got racks.
He did?
Yes.
He divorced?
I don't know who did, but whoever has more money has to give racks to the other person.
That's crazy.
I think it's hilarious. You know what's also funny? We're talking about names. Do you know Bob Marley's first name is Bob? What in the fuck? His
Yeah.
first name is Bob.
Bob
Think
the
about
Builder.
Bob Marley. His first name is Bob.
What's up, Bob? Yeah, calling him.
No.
It's got to be first and last name basis. You can't just
Has
go, what's
to
up,
be.
Bob?
You have to be
Oh,
like
that's
Mr.
Bob.
Marley.
Mr. Marley and me?
Marley and me.
Never seen it. And what a beautiful way to end every Sif Socks episode, leaving everybody at home utterly shocked, disturbed, and a little peaceful gem in there,
Skwoooweeep'd.
A little bit of at ease. Speaking of ease, this has nothing to do with ease. Maybe it might. Look, Black Friday shopping is coming up, and you're not going to want to be like, oh, too much. Well, we're going to do our own. All right, we're doing our own drop
Yes.
on November 16th. We're going to drop this merch we've been talking about for a while. It's going to be fire. It's going to be cozy. Dude, it's tight. All right. It's something I would legit rock on the daily. I'm really excited for it. We're going to post pics obviously leading up to it, but all the stuff is in design right now. We're really excited for it. So November 16th, mark it on your calendars. If you are a Patreon member, you do get a discount on that. And if you want to join Patreon for 4 extra episodes a month, that's $5 a month, same price as a Little Caesars pizza. Think about it. You don't need pizza. You need nut. So go to our Patreon at patreon.com/stiffsockspod to get that merch.
And a lot of people are like, oh man, I wonder if the nut towels are going to be part of that fucking merch drop. Yeah, they are.
Nut towel.
Okay.
Nut towel. No.
As I always say, guys, thank you so much for being part of the family and listening and watching. Go on iTunes, rate, subscribe, and review. It really helps us out. And for real, guys, we really appreciate you guys listening and watching. Goodbye. Till next time. I hope my fucking voice stops sounding like I swallowed a frog. Bye.
Skwoooweeep'd.